Today I wanted to talk about the connection between posture and back pain. In another video, we'll talk about posture and neck pain and headaches. Today's going to be about back pain. A lot of people are, I think, misinformed to believe that the more erect posture you have, the better it is for your back. And I'm going to show you today how that is incorrect. And I would like you to try this little technique to see if it helps you ease your back pain, and if it does, I'm really happy about that. And then you'll be able to feel and see the connection between how you're going about achieving your posture and your back pain. First of all, it's important to understand that there are two primary patterns that cause almost all back pain. One of those patterns is a spine that is extended too much or arched, or has too many forces trying to pull it into an arch. That's called an extension problem. And the second pattern that's really common is a side bending problem, where one side of the pelvis is higher and one side of the rib cage is lower. So what we're primarily going to be talking about today is an extension problem. And before we talk about how your posture is contributing to this, I want you to confirm that this is indeed the pattern that's causing most of your back pain. And we're going to do that through one simple test. What I would like everyone to do is just lie down on your back first with your legs straight like this. Typically on a floor is best because a firmer surface gives you more feedback for this test. But if you can't get on the floor, then by all means, go ahead and lie down on your couch or your bed or whatever. I would like you to lie down on your back with your legs straight like this, and I want you to feel what your back feels like and stay in this position for maybe about 30 seconds. Let's say that's been about 30 seconds or so, and you can feel how that feels for your back. So then what I'd like you to do is bend your knees so your feet are flat on the floor. And if you don't feel a difference in your back discomfort there, go ahead and bring your knees to your chest and feel what that feels like. What we're doing is comparing whether your back feels better with your legs straight or with your knees bent. 99% of you watching me right now will say, oh yeah, my back feels a lot better when my knees are bent. If you found this information useful and helpful, please subscribe and like this video. But most importantly, please share it with other people with back, sciatic, or SI joint pain, because this is a big deal for a lot of people and it could help a lot of people. That's why I'm making the video. What's happening here is that when your knees are bent, your back is simply becoming flatter. So let's start talking about posture strategy in relation to this. What you've just determined is that you have an extension problem, meaning that the more arched your back is, the worse it feels. Now, a lot of people believe that a good posture means that they should be erect and upright. But let's go ahead and go into this pattern to show you why this is probably contributing to your back pain. So now stand up, and I want you to go into that really military straight erect posture. And what you'll notice is that the more erect you become, the more arched your back becomes. And the more that you'll feel your lower back muscles engaging to create this upright, erect posture. The more that you believe that you need to be in an erect position with your posture, the more you're going to trigger the pattern of contraction that's actually contributing to your pain. What is that pattern? Well, the pattern is that when your back is more arched, you have more back pain. And the more that you become erect with your posture, the more you arch and therefore contribute to your back pain. A lot of you have been told that, oh, you're slouching and this is why you're having back pain, but not so. This test is showing you the opposite. You being too erect, that's causing more back pain. But what's the solution to this? Well, first of all, the first solution is to understand and confirm that indeed this is the pattern that's contributing to your back pain, that of having too much arch or too many forces trying to pull it into an arch. One of those forces is coming from your posture strategy. But now we're going to kind of change that a little bit. So what I'd like you to do now is, instead of being erect, I want you to allow yourself to slouch just a little bit, maybe 5% slouching more than what you're used to. So instead of being erect like this, I want you to go ahead and relax that posture. And what you'll notice is two things are happening. One is that your low back is not arching nearly as much now. And therefore, based on this very first test that we did, your back should feel better and more relaxed that way. And what you'll also notice is that the more that you relax your posture and don't be so uber erect, you'll notice that your knees automatically soften too. And by your knees softening, this affects the orientation of your pelvic bones. When the knees lock, it causes the pelvis to tilt forward and therefore arch your back more. So this is a more global systemic pattern that's affecting your back pain that's tied to your posture strategy. These two things are critical to relaxing your back muscles and allowing your back pain to start to melt away. So my recommendation to most people is let's just relax a little bit and not be so uber erect. This is especially the case if you've been playing sports like gymnastics, dance, yoga, Pilates. These are also things where people are taught to be excessively erect in order to make it appear like they have perfect posture, but this is actually contributing to more of their pain. So you're going to have to detrain that programming in your mind that says, oh, I have to be erect. I hope that helps clear things up and gives you permission to relax a little bit more about your posture. And by the way, this also goes for sitting at a desk too. You'll notice that especially a lot of people who are sitting, especially at the front of their chair, their back is automatically in this more erect posture. And this is one of the things that's contributing to the back. So relax in that chair, relax while you're standing and walking, and you'll find that your back pain will start to melt away really nicely. I hope that helps. I would strongly encourage you to join my free masterclass for back and sciatic pain, where I'll take you through tests to help you understand why you're having pain and then give you a plan on what needs to happen to solve your pain. And I've also created some digital home programs to help people solve their pain at home. That can be found on my website at www.rickolderman.com. And I have some other free information there too, so I hope to see you there as well.